Fox News learning tonight Mayor Buttigieg's problem is more widespread than previously reported. The campaign site has used several stock images of minorities unaffiliated with the campaign. Let's turn to co-chair of the new Hometown Values PAC, Ethan Bearman, and Fox News contributor Guy Benson. Gentlemen, good evening.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
The Buttigieg campaign issuing an apology, quote, using stock photos is standard practice across many campaigns. The stock photo in question, which is widely utilized across the internet, was initially selected while a contractor was running our site, and the website it was pulled from did not indicate the photo was taken in Kenya in any way. As our campaign has grown, we have brought all of our web development in-house to help guard against mistakes like this. We apologize for its use and the confusion it created. Guy, your reaction?
Well, it's not a gigantic scandal for his campaign, but it is an embarrassment, right? This is an unforced error. And I think with a candidate who's already really struggling to win black support, to have something like this come up, and especially sort of in tandem with this list of endorsers, black endorsers that they put out, and 40% of them or so were white, and several of them said, hang on, we never endorsed anything or him specifically. When you get that sort of confluence of stories all showing up on the same day or within 48 hours of the Quinnipiac poll showing 0% among blacks in South Carolina, it's not a positive news cycle, certainly on that front, for the Buttigieg campaign.
Senator Kamala Harris took this swipe today.
The Democratic nominee has got to be someone who has the experience of connecting with all of who we are as the diversity of the American people, and is going to have the ability to speak with and speak to the issues that impact everyone, based not on a stock photograph, but who they actually are.
Ethan, is that an effective attack, and what do you make of the Buttigieg mistake and apology?
Yeah, Senator Harris is spot on, and I can't disagree with a word that Guy just said either. This is the problem of an inexperienced young mayor from a small Midwestern town who is new to the national stage. He has a very, very bright political future, Mayor Pete does. But these mistakes are absolutely not going to work in the Democratic Party. You must appeal to the minority base that makes up a huge percentage of the Democratic Party. This isn't the Republican Party where you can win with just white people in the Midwest. He has to appeal to the broad, diverse base. He's losing terribly in South Carolina, according to the polls right now. Biden is ahead by 20. He's not doing well in Nevada, another diverse state with a large Latino community. He's going to do well in Iowa, and he's not going to win the nomination based on that. This is a great learning experience for him and his campaign, and the other candidates are going to take full advantage of it.
All right, then there's the major marijuana legalization push on the left, but former Vice President Joe Biden is cautious.
Nationally, I'm not prepared to push for the legalization. Medical marijuana, yes, but the legalization of marijuana for recreational use, in fact, is one that I need more data to make that judgment. But no one should go to jail for it, period.
Is that smart, Guy, if Biden wants to be in the more moderate lane?
Well, look, Biden's already not exactly lighting the world on fire with young voters, and I don't think that's going to help in that particular respect. But a lot of his support comes from older Democratic voters, and I think this is a traditional argument that he's making here to a lot of those folks, and it won't sound totally out of step with what they've believed for a very long time. I tend to be more libertarian, and I don't know if you want to call it left or libertarian on that issue, than even Vice President Biden, and I don't think that we need so much more time studying this. I think we've been studying this for quite some time, many, many years, but it does feel a little bit out of step with the emerging Democratic Party, but for the older guard and the old school, I don't imagine it will hurt him among his base.
Okay, Ethan, then there's Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal tweeting, prohibition is a gateway to racist policing practices and mass incarceration, though. Does Biden risk sounding out of touch with young voters?
He does, and I understand what she's saying, and I totally disagree with prohibition on cannabis. It doesn't work. It's a failed policy of the drug war that dates back to the 1930s, long before Richard Nixon. It's been abused horribly in this country in very racist ways, as the representative tweeted out. However, I do understand where Joe Biden is coming from. And at least, I will say this, he's for decriminalization. He's for expunging records and letting people out of jail who've been convicted on marijuana or cannabis-related offenses. That is the right move. But yeah, he does risk not generating the excitement in the under 40 crowd in the Democratic base.
All right, Ethan Bearman, Guy Benson, gentlemen, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Mike.
You bet.